Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the famed Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey, where so many great fights have gone on through the years for our main event of the evening. Boy, and we expect this to be a big night of action. We spoke with both fighters yesterday. Fireworks anticipated here tonight. Let's see. He's so attentive when it comes to this moment here. This is where everything he's done, all the hard work he's put in, comes down to one singular moment of concentration. He's not throwing any fuel onto the fire for his opponent. He's just making his way down to the ring in a way in which he's checking that time card, ready to punch in and get to work.
Remember, guys, obey my commands at all times. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up.
Everybody's been waiting for these two to meet up. Now they do, as round one is underway. He clinches when he gets to the inside. Teddy, what advice would you give to a power puncher like we have here going up against a fighter who may not be as conditioned and as ready to go the full distance?
Well, of course, the temptation is you're a power puncher, you're going to get right to him, and he's a guy that's not going to be around later on. But don't get over anxious. Set up your power shots.
Blocks that punch. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Able to get rid of that one.
Good job.
Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching. And now you can see him utilizing the jab.
You know, a lot of times you see a guy on the outside bouncing around, staying away. You understand the use of a jab. But when you...
Big right hand. Way to block there. Wow, stunned moments ago, but now somehow, some way, surviving well.
You know, Joe, I had a fighter once that got dropped in a round, and he wasn't doing real good up to that point. After that, he fought better. He boxed better, he fought better defensively, and when the fight was over, I said, good job. You know, he whispered to me. He whispered, did I get knocked out? Yeah, he did. Huh. He didn't know what had happened. I realized then he was fighting on instinct the rest of the night.
Amazing story.
Just stay alert in there, okay? Just stay alert. I need you to come forward with your power hand. All right? Cut him off. Throw that away.
Okay, listen to me. When he misses with a punch, counter. You have to start doubling that jab, okay? Double that jab. That'll put us in a position.
Considering the fact that in the last round, he got tagged hard, he looks great right now to open up this round.
Well, I'm not shocked because I think he has character. I think there's substance to him. And the only way that you find the mettle of a person is when you test him, when you push him up against the cliff. And he's being tested now, and he's showing what he's made of.
Flush shot, the left hand came in. Oh, he gets hit by a left hand that he had no clue on. See him trying to cut down that tree with a well-placed right hand. Protecting his head well with his guard. You know, we only show up when it's time to watch them do their thing for the fight. But they're really working at it day in and day out just to make weight. What's so tough about making weight in boxing?
Well, it can weigh you down. I mean, it takes discipline. And all of a sudden, it allows you a trail of excuses, because now you can start to say, well, gee, you know, I didn't do this. You know, it's the drudgery of it, and it's the consistency of it. When you have to stay at a weight and you have to watch that weight, you have to balance it where you're also going to be able to have a physicality when you get in the ring. You don't want to be weak, so you want to get that right balance where you're disciplined, you get the weight down, but you don't lose that physical edge.
Blocks that belt line well. And this round comes to an end. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas ringside. I'm just looking up at the corner here at this guy that just got tagged, Teddy, this fighter who just got stunned. And I'm thinking, boy, it's like the air's come out of him a bit. He looks just so dejected now.
Yeah, you know, right now he's on the side of a mountain. You know, he's up on a cliff, and he needs a rope to get down. So that's what you got to do, Joe. You don't look and say, hey, he's up on a cliff. We know that. Give him a rope. Give him advice to get down.
I need you to focus.
It's like a whole new fighter out there. Look at him as we start this round. Remember what happened to him in the last round. Now he's up on his toes.
Yeah, well, remember what happened to him in the last round. That's what we say, but he doesn't say that. He's putting that out. He's putting it into the rearview mirror. He's going forward down the road with a lot of hope, a lot of vigor, a lot of confidence.
Jump on him. Nice.
Accurate shot. Straight right hand comes in.
1-2. 1-2.
Solid hook upstairs.
Get in there.
And now just wasting everybody's time holding on. He missed that uppercut.
Head and body. Head and body.
Halfway through this round. And now looking to hang on. Seems like he's clinching a little more. Now, he was stunned earlier in this fight, Teddy. So could this be a case of him trying to find a way to buy himself some time, of steadying himself a bit?
Yeah, that's exactly what he's trying to do. And his opponent has to take advantage. On the inside, rotate your shoulders back, create a little distance, a little room, and make sure you don't let him tie you up. Don't let him do what he wants to do.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
10 seconds to go in this third round. And the bell rings, signifying the end of the round.
And every time you throw that jab, I want to see you land that overhand, all right? Don't go.
Listen to me. Your best defense is to throw punches. You need to throw more punches. That'll keep them away. Listen, you need to mix your punches up. Throw more punches to the body.
Well, it's early on, but already a commanding lead. Banking rounds away on Teddy's scorecard, up 3 rounds to zip.
Pace yourself.
Looking good.
He just missed that shot up top. I have no idea what I'm seeing right here, Teddy. Big shot. The right came clean.
Now lay it on.
He is damaged badly there. He may hit. What a big shot. Menacing midsection shot there. Down he goes.
One, two, three, four, five.
He went down from a big shot. Now he's got to have some big guts to move along.
You're going to find out exactly what he's made of.
Committing to the body work now. He lands the right hand. 90 seconds to go in round number 4. Comes with the right. That just missed.
You're still not moving enough. Move.
Back to the body.
Let's get up out that corner.
Now he ties up there. Good defense. He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Round comes to an end. We saw the knockdown there in that round. A little bit of a momentum gainer.
Yeah, obviously it gives you confidence, but you know what? It can also be a momentum killer, believe it or not.
How so?
Joe, I've had guys where the worst thing that happened to them in a fight was when they scored the knockdown because they thought it was just going to keep happening. And they thought about only the punch they landed, not how they set it up. So they got away from the game plan.
Good. This is what I need you to do. Keep shooting the jab to his chest. His hands will drop and follow with the power shot. Right, keep this guy off balance.
You don't need that. No, throw that away.
Start of a new round, and it seems like a whole new man. Hard to believe that this is the fighter that was just knocked down in the last round.
Well, he's got some of those great recovery skills, kind of like Arturo Gatti used to always have. You know, he was a guy that he could be batted, he could look like he was barely hanging on, and then all of a sudden the next round, he looked good to go.
Uppercut! Nice work! Keep pushing!
You see him zeroing in with that left hand to the body.
Back to the body!
Solid. Up off the deck and now in control. He scores a knockdown of his own.
And he turned it around because when his opponent scored the knockdown, he got a little careless, a little lazy.
I give him a lot of credit for even getting up from that knockdown, but he still has to impress and move forward here.
Yeah, I applaud him. I give him credit, but I also recognize that he's in good shape. That's one of the reasons he got up.
Downstairs with a right hand. And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Trying to go downstairs, but off target. Well played, straight right hand. Little head hunting with the left. He clearly came in with a strategy here tonight, Teddy, and so many times it's, hey, I'm going to bang that drum.
Yeah, he is banging that drum. That drum happens to be the body, and he figures that he's going to try to move on him, so start doing it early on, and later on, he's going to have a guy in front of him.
So he scores a knockdown in the last round. Now he gets to settle down and gather himself a bit. Do you go after it? Do you get super aggressive here, having had your man hurt? Or do you still have to employ a certain amount of caution?
It's kind of like being at the carnival. You know, you just hit the bullseye and you got that big stuffed animal you can give to your wife or your girlfriend. But now he doesn't want you to go away with that.
Oh, no.
No. He tells you, wait a minute, try again. You could trade that in for something even bigger. But you might lose the one you have already. That's the question.
How quickly can he recover? That's one of the questions that'll be answered early on in this round after being knocked down in that last round.
Well, what he has to do is go out there, be defensive-minded. I think get a little time early on. Don't worry about winning or pressing the first part of the round. Just get himself together, then start picking it up after that.
That's it, just like that.
And he engages in the clinch.
One, two. 1, 2.
Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counter-puncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
And a power shot lands, and all of a sudden it turns the tables.
A little slow with that jab, and he got caught the right hand.
Keep working the body.
Crashes home with the uppercut.
There you go. Come on, kid, focus.
Well, he's throwing it, but just missed. Isn't landing it. How about that left hand?
Back to the body. Keep doing what you're doing.
Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going up. What a great round this has turned into. After doing the hurting, now he's the one hurt.
Joe, this is about wit.
And bang, and away he goes. Oh, and now the real test. Can he get up after going down a second time?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
The fight is over. A knockout victory, unable to beat the count. To make it official, let's send it up to the ring. That's what you want to see, a guy who can close the show and finish with style. He ends up a knockout victor tonight.
And that's what his trainer wanted. His trainer was even telling him, step it up a little bit, because he knew this was possible, and they got it.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. That does it ringside. We'll see you next time at the fights.